Tauntaun.
You'll never find more wretched hide of scum and be cautious.
What's up, Hyper Drivers, and welcome back to the Cantina Chat. We are back to talk some more Star Wars after a 1-week hiatus. With me, as always, is my man Frankie, the Raging Mando. What is going on, my brother? How you doing?
What's up, buddy? Oh, I'm just loving today's show.
Sir.
My boy Ralph.
You got Ralph rocking the Tauntaun hat.
Come on now, you gotta represent. This is the best thing ever, man.
The hat that he's gonna be rocking until he's 90.
For real, dude. This thing is warm too. It is hot in this.
It did feel like a warm hat, bro. When I picked it up, I was like, "You are gonna sweat wearing that."
I actually lowered the AC just for it because I'm like, "Damn, my head's hot already."
Every time he talks, just play that taunt.
Damn sound comes out perfectly, man. Rabber.
We got Sexy Flexy on the DJ. What's going on, dude?
What's up, everybody? Happy
How y'all
to be
doing,
back, man? Finally back. Happy to be back, man.
Me
Yeah,
too, man.
Miss you guys.
Yeah, we missed last week. That's right.
And we only missed last week. It feels longer.
Yeah.
Feels longer.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, man. I missed you guys. I needed a night off last week, so I apologize for that. I just I was hanging out with the family and watched a movie with Diana. Finally got some Minecraft.
It's all
So,
George's fault. So just
It is my fault. This one was my
George is
fault.
selfish. George is
Yeah,
selfish.
I know.
Terrible host.
Freaking family time. Jeez.
Who needs that, right?
His kids don't need him.
Overrated.
And now his kids are gonna be after you, Flex.
Yeah, I
Right?
know.
I'm the
He
target.
don't play those games, so he's good.
Yeah.
He's the smart one, bro. Rest of us are addicted to that thing, bro.
Yeah, your
Right.
fault.
Yeah,
We got a
it
good
is.
show planned for you guys tonight. We got some Battlefront 3 conversation to talk about here with the insanity that has been going on in this past month with the resurgence of that game. So that's going to be a lot of fun to talk about. We got some collecting news. Gentle Giants up in the air. We don't know what's going on with them with the fall of Diamond Select. So we're going to jam about that a little bit. And we have some Star Wars news about the Mandalorian and the new Maul TV show that's going to be coming out. So we got all that for you guys tonight, plus some collectibles to see if you guys want to spend some money. So who knows? You know how it goes, though.
We know how that goes.
Yeah. And like always, we're going to do the collectibles first, to make sure that you guys have time to send your wives away to go buy lunch, dinner, whatever time zone you're in. Just get them out of the house so you can spend your money before they show back up.
For real.
Where's Lou?
Huh?
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
He's in there somewhere.
Lou.
We got Rob Zombie in the house. What's going on, dude?
Zombie.
Love
What's
zombie.
up, Rob?
What's up? Oh, and if you guys haven't noticed, in the lower right of the chat now, or in the lower right of the screen, you're going to see the chat. This is a beta feature that just released on StreamYard. So now you could see your chat at all times on the video. So you will be part of the video. It's cool.
It's constantly feeding live, so
Yeah.
it does it based off what you guys write, not what we select.
Yeah, that's never gonna get old.
No, it's not.
You got
I
Darcy.
wish I had the button. I wish it had a little button just to do the sound.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Yeah.
You got Pat's fan in the house. What's going on, dude?
Patch
Yeah.
fan.
If you pinch your nipple, will you make that sound?
Oh. You got Brandon H in the house.
Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
D Wayne, what's going on? Dwayne, what's going on, bro?
So
Mr.
deep.
Otley.
Otley.
Mr. Otley.
We got Miles in the house. What's going on, dude?
What's up, Miles?
Yes.
Miles, did you get your mouse droid yet? Hopefully you got his mouse droid by now.
Let's see.
It depends on if that tunnel's finished being dug.
For real.
Justin Jacobs is in the house.
So
What's going on, dude?
Justin, dude, those stands are fire.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that here in just a little bit. But if you look in the
floating in the background,
yeah,
Yes.
gonna look at that.
floating.
Yeah, see them floated, man. Looks great.
I love it.
Alejandro, what's going on, man?
And
up,
my
Al?
twin showed up last week. MCAS said.
All right.
Nice, good, very good.
Benefits
Glad I
of the
finally
live
showed up,
chat.
man. We got Frankie pulling double duty,
Frankie.
and we got Darth Marmar in the house. What's going on?
Darth Maul.
Darth.
And Darth Shizzle. What's up?
Shizzle.
Not sure if I already said what's up to him, but I'm gonna say what's up anyway. And if Jeff's wherever you're at, we're saying what's up to you too.
He's in here.
Automatically.
He's in here.
I saw him.
Got Ryan in the house. What's up, Ryan? Ryan says I'm gonna be old and gray by the time I finish building that Darth Vader.
Oh,
Mm.
So you're gonna be Raph?
how often
Huh?
do they come
You're
in?
gonna be Raph?
Yeah.
How often do
come-
the parts come in?
Once a month. It is gonna take a long time. The Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon took me 2.5 years, 3 years to finish that thing.
Wow.
You could always just buy it all at once.
No, you can't.
Nah,
Oh, really? They won't
Yeah,
let
they
you?
don't allow it.
that's
Yeah.
the gimmick.
Ah,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big gimmick.
nice.
Yeah. OBP, what's going on, dude?
OBP.
What's up, Pete?
brother?
BB.
All right. And we got and by the way, thank you, Pete. Pete found the exclusive was it Mace Windu ship from the chase
Oh,
really?
okay,
from
Micro
Micro
Galaxy.
Galaxy Squadrons. Yeah, he found it for me
Nice.
the other day. So that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just can't find none of that yourself, can
I cannot, dude, but thankfully I have good friends that do it for me.
He's not a good
Yeah.
bounty hunter,
Really?
but he is a good
you? He's
smuggler.
a starving bounty hunter.
I
No,
am, man. I need help.
He's the boss. He's the boss. I need you to get this for me. He's a Jabba.
Jabba. Oh man, that
We need to
oh,
get you a
wow.
Jabba hat. We need to get you a Jabba hat.
I do got the laughter. Where's it? No, that's
Nope.
not it.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. I don't think I have it anymore. What the hell? No.
What are you
Ah,
looking for?
hell. There it is.
There it is.
Here he is, head of scum and villainy.
Knew I had it. All right. Where was I? I guess it was
Pete.
up to Kaz, Teeny. There's Jeff's. What's going on, dude?
Got him.
Got him.
No lunch
Alright.
for you. No lunch for you.
Elliot.
What's up, Chris?
What's going on, dude?
Chris.
Elliot.
All right. We got Chris Eaton in the house. What's going on, dude?
So
Nice.
Chris.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Aurelis Delgado.
Hello.
Nice.
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 And we got Luis. There he is. Luis.
Hello.
There he is.
Wait, wait, wait.
He's cupping that wallet.
Now with the sound of the Tauntaun and Flex dancing and the music.
Yeah.
Don't get
We
me
got it
started.
all here, man. We got it all. That's funny. Let's see. Shizzle, I said what's up to Ryan. Good. Yes, sir. I do got a good memory, bro. I always pay attention to all the comments.
Yes.
Nilda's in the house. What's up, Nilda?
So,
Nilda.
Hey, hey.
And you got Flex pulling double duty.
Nice.
Hey, Snoke Dogg's in the house. What's up, man?
Santino.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
What's up,
Santino's
man?
collection's looking fire, brother.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his collection has always looked like that, bro.
Yeah.
I think I'm all caught up. I think I got all everybody in the
Yeah,
chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder as much as he smokes if he ever bought something twice.
Ha. You know, I've known Santino really, since I started on YouTube pretty much. When I started getting on Facebook, he's
Yeah.
pretty much met him right around that time. So yeah, I've seen his collection grow over 9 years now.
Yeah. He just got the
Yeah.
Captain Rex.
Yeah, I
It
saw the
looks
pictures, man.
good. It looks real good.
That thing does look badass, dude.
It
I
does.
gotta admit,
it really
man.
does. It really does. I'll give it to him. The price is pretty
Yeah.
high, but it does look good. It's not gonna get old.
So we've been gone a week, man. What's new with you guys, man?
Frankenstein.
I love it. I freaking love it. So I ordered 2 stands from Justin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
One for Django Fett's Slave 1
Get you
and for the
with them.
Ghost.
that thing looks like it's floating, dude. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's so badass. I love it.
That is badass, dude. So this is what the stand looks like. I don't got that option over here. Let me go over here. There it is. That's pretty cool. I like that he has it that it says Ghost. Oh, I didn't. My bad.
It's okay.
I got to get that set up ahead of time. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Yeah.
Put the logo in there.
Yeah.
That looks really good with the logo, man.
That's really cool.
Oh, and they
I
got
love-
the proper name in there too for the Slave 1.
That's
That's
right.
badass.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Justin.
Nice.
Yeah, it was wicked. Loved it.
Yeah, and the ghost is even banked a little bit. I like that.
Oh yeah.
It has like a thing for that, right? Does it have
Yeah.
op-
Well, no, that's the way that's the way it sits on there.
that's the way it
Nice.
sits on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So it's not like he has swap out parts to make it
Right.
bank-
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Underneath there, it's angled the way it sits on it, so
Okay.
Nice.
Man.
it makes it bank a little bit. It's nice.
Yeah.
So is that engraved? The ghost and rebels and the logo?
Oh yeah, it's all
It's
inlaid on
engraved,
there,
though?
buddy.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
you can't feel it.
That's great, dude.
That is cool.
Nice.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle.
Yo, her latest artwork is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that Daredevil
A
helmet.
Daredevil.
That's what she said.
That thing looks good.
Yeah, that bank definitely looks better than Straight Flight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. For sure.
It's easy, it's smooth to put in, a nice snug fit.
Really? Okay, I may have to get with you, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something
Super happy
for
with it.
those.
Definitely want some more bigger ships so I can get that done. I actually probably going to talk to you more, Justin, because I want to get some stuff done for the Bandai models.
Mm.
Mm.
Those would look damn good on some Bandai.
Yeah, but
models.
the stands that come with the Bandai models
Yeah,
aren't the
they
greatest.
They suck.
Yep.
They suck. They suck. They suck.
Hey George, I think Nilda had directed a comment to you.
What'd
I
she
don't know if
say?
you saw it.
What'd she say? Where we go?
Starts off with Medina.
Again, going to be interviewing the creative copywriter of Jazzwares. Nice.
Nice. That's great.
Congrats.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
Gotta tune in for that.
I want to get in with Jazzwares.
Yeah. Get
I
some.
want to get on some of these
toys.
interviews, man. I've been seeing a lot of people doing interviews lately,
Yeah.
man.
Well, they
Gotta
said
get-
you won't even make the effort to find the chases, so they don't want to talk to you.
They don't want to talk to me, right?
Freaking.
I mean, I went and I didn't. I only spent a Saturday going to like 9 different Targets and
What's up, Rex?
Rex.
Hey Rex, 8 Walmarts. I think I put in some effort.
He's not even.
I
a
mean, yeah,
crime
okay,
lord,
yeah,
he's a
I'll
big
give you that.
crime lord.
I
You
got
have given us
fucking
some gas
D's,
mileage.
bro.
Yeah, you
It
give us
is
some gas
true.
mileage.
You do. You do go in there and you go in early. I'll give you that. 'Cause I don't do that. I'm like,
And you don't
bumping
even like
elbows.
Tarjay.
No, I don't.
I don't.
I don't. So I'm going where I don't want to go find something I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sure. No, I'll join if you want me to come on. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Blame the bees.
Blame it on
That's the
bees.
truth, though, man.
Yeah.
Those bee wings were coming at me, bro.
That was a big ass bee, man.
Yeah.
That was a big ass bee.
You just see it on video like that.
Yeah, when you can see
I
it like
know.
that.
That's that Florida stuff, bro. It's
That
big.
is that. Exactly, dude. Especially up here in West Palm, man. We have like Jurassic Park going on here.
Yeah. Get the
I
Everglades.
think Florida
coming
is
at you and
Jurassic
everything.
Park.
Maybe.
By the way, I want to acknowledge our missing brother here. We got Eben that's out right now.
Yeah.
Make sure you tune in to the Spice Runners tomorrow. I think they're gonna have a collector's collector on the show.
Okay.
What did Lewis say?
Louis, you better hurry up.
Hurry up
quick,
with the
'cause
collectibles, man. Wifey is at the supermarket.
Oh yeah, that's
Dale,
right.
dale.
That's right.
Click, click, click,
That's
click,
right.
click,
Okay.
click, click,
We're
click.
doing the catch up, man. We haven't been on the show in a minute. All right, we'll get on it. We'll get on the show. I don't think there's anything more in the news to talk about other than make sure you are signed up and ready to go to Rebel Scum Con so you can join all of us in August. They keep adding new and more cool guests that are going to be going, not to mention all the fun that we're going to have. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Michael Barrett will be on.
that's the name. Yeah, so make sure you tune into the Spice Runners tomorrow at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. What's your favorite
Are
drink?
you not finishing any 3D prints there, Flex? Are you having the same problem I am?
Dude, I have the hardest time finishing anything. I got that jetpack for my Mando costume. I have yet to actually
You're still working on that?
Still working on that.
I hope I get this job. They're looking at my resume right now. So everybody,
yeah.
good thoughts. Trying
Good
to get a new
thoughts.
job.
One with the Force. The Force is with you.
Yeah, that was what it was. Yep.
All right. So let's kick it off. There's not really a whole lot this week, so probably get to save some money this week, guys. Kick it off with this one. Here we go. Bam. The quarter scale Darth Maul premium format. Or
Heartbroken,
Mythos.
bro.
I hate that I love this so much.
Yeah, it looks so good, dude.
Fuck me, this thing looks good, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the metal legs.
No?
No?
Never have
I
been.
like
Nope, I never did like it.
I freaking loved it. I mean, I love my fifth scale piece of this one, but damn, this thing is
Gotta
cool.
be super big, though.
Yeah, with that lightsaber.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Jeff.
Oh, no, really?
Wow.
We'll get into that.
Wow.
That's insane.
Now I need to look to see if I got you. What do they charge you for?
What did you order?
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Go back to that last picture. So they just can't seem to get away from that.
What?
The what? The grooves in the freaking...
Yeah, the grooves between the tattoos. Because I know they're doing 3D prints, but
yeah.
I don't understand why. Like, you're master painters, so y'all should be able to nail that.
Ewok drummer.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Good Lord, 220. Was it an actual drum?
No.
No, I think it's like a
with
6 scale.
Yeah.
It's a big piece.
Yeah. It's a solid piece. It's nice.
I think I can buy a full Tom for
God
220.
dang, that looks great. That size.
That
Right?
Asajj Ventress is badass.
Light up features and all.
The light up features.
Asajj is badass.
Yeah, the Asajj looks great.
Yeah. So this one's gonna come in two versions. You got the regular one, which is this one, with the head like that, and then the exclusive comes with this portrait as well as
bigger horns.
The bigger horn portrait.
Yeah, which is the portrait I use.
That's the one you use?
I use that on my 5th scale. Yeah.
It's funny. I use this one.
What's he got to do? Like Hellboy and file it down?
Yeah.
Is there a reason behind it?
There was an episode of Clone Wars that he had longer horns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he first was found by his brother,
Savage.
Yeah, the horns were long. It made like he was crazy and feral, like that. Yeah. So the horns had grown. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And then when he saw Mother Taslim and she did her magic on him, the horns went back to normal.
Mm. Gotcha.
Yeah. I liked them like that. Crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. This thing's sick though. How much is this thing?
I think it's $1,000?
Is it $1,000 for this one?
I keep forgetting to pull up the site because I know we're going to ask about prices.
Yeah. I got it up over here. I'm getting it up anyway.
I'm popping.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
He said.
Not with them little horns, you ain't.
Big horn.
940? No kidding, bro. That's not bad, I guess.
$990 for
$990
for the long horn.
Oh, so it's more money for the exclusive?
Yeah, $970 for the short horns.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta get the long horn.
I mean, quarter scale and a light up feature.
Yeah. I mean, but it's right now on a 14-day limited release.
Damn, his face though. His face is so like demonic looking. I don't know if I want to walk into my room every day and see that face.
It's Darth Maul, man. That's what we're supposed to look like.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
I know most people do, but
I love it, man. I mean, for the 970, I think it would be kind of cool if he had the cloak too. Make him a little bit different. You could do some cut and sew, give him a cloak. You could put on him if you wanted to.
Yep.
If I had the money to spend for that, though, that PCS be the one I'd be going after. Save a little bit more and get that PCS one.
Oh yeah, but that one looks like iconic. That one's from the movie.
That one, yeah, that's just freaking chef's kiss, man.
Yo, but the Herrick brothers, dude, anything they sculpt looks like gold, man. They did a great job.
Are they no longer charging the tariffs at Sideshow?
I don't know, Lewis.
It's
I
when
mean,
they
it's
ship.
weird. It's because like I hear some people being charged tariffs. I was not charged a tariff when I got my my Hot Toys Darth Maul the other day. So I don't
It
know.
all depends if there's tariffs in effect when they're going to ship, or when the product is being brought over. Better said.
Right.
So if it's being brought over during tariffs, then that particular product will have a tariff applied to it.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, they're not doing any more sculptures for Star Wars?
This is the last ones, man. Oh man.
No,
that's
and,
rough.
and those this isn't even a new sculpture.
No,
This
it's
is an
not.
old. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one I really wanted was that Mythos window that they did. That they were
Oh.
drawing pictures
I would have
of.
liked that one and the General Grievous.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
The Mythos window was nice because he had like part of the mask of the stormtrooper, like if he had survived the fall, because he jumped by what Frankie said. And
Right.
he had some, a whole bunch of stuff with him, which is really cool.
Oh, they went to PCS.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay. Well, you'll see them again for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, man, I remember when premium formats were $500, man. I remember when I buy a Star Wars one for like $395 or $400.
Jeez.
No more.
No more. No.
I didn't find out about that stuff until after.
Yesterday's price,
Nope.
not today's price.
I remember the first premium format that I paid over $500 for was the Spider-Man, where he was like jumping over the there was like some kind of like structure that he was jumping over. Forgot what it was, but yeah, that was like 500 and change. I was like, I hurt my butt a little bit. Now it's like this really hurts.
So
I just charged.
Yeah, you got charged by you for tariffs, $30 on Ahsoka Padawan Hot Toys.
There you go.
My question on this is, how do you know the tariff charge is legit?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know a company ain't just like
just saying
it just because they can
just to charge more? Yeah,
right.
So with the lightsabers that I got hit with, I was sent them a letter from FedEx, and what's weird is that I got the letter way after I got the sabers. Like I got the sabers, and 3 weeks later, a letter comes in from FedEx saying I owe them $50.
Gee.
Yeah,
that sounds like something Canada would do to MCAS.
Like, okay, sure, you can wait on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then I thought to myself, if I don't pay this and then I get another shipment, they're just going to hold my shipment. So I was like, let me pay it, but yeah. Yep. So I don't know what these things with the tariffs are,
I remember when MCAS was telling me about his scenario when we were getting a piece, and he's like, I don't know what the final price is. I'm like, why? I thought, once you pay for shipping, he's like, no, but Canada was adding a whole bunch of stuff to him. Like, geez, Louise, that's crazy.
See what time traveling is saying? It's exactly what FedEx did to me.
Came directly from UPS, pay online, or to the driver.
Yep.
Shit, and the way that some of these drivers are now, they might just pocket the money and say you never paid it.
They might, yeah.
I mean, the way some of these guys are taking pictures of them dropping a box off and then walking away with it. And I don't understand how they do that when they can clearly see a ring camera right there.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Fools.
It's COD now, man. Cash on delivery.
They want a Wonga.
They want a Wonga.
I will take you to him now.
Take you to see Jabba now.
So you got Bib Fortuna. This is a 6-scale figure, $280.
Not Fat Fortuna.
Not Fat Fortuna. No, Bib Fortuna. In shape Fortuna. I mean, I feel like this is a little bit on the expensive side for a 6-scale figure, for this 6-scale figure, actually.
Because it's Sideshow, it's not Hot Toys.
And not just that, though. It's like when I saw the figure, the first thing I did is I went over to my shelf and I grabbed my old one, and I went to compare it, right? How different is this from that one? And everything, I would say the cloak looks a little bit more updated, but everything otherwise looks identical. The hands are different. The portrait is way better on this one than on the original. I mean, night and day difference on the portrait.
That's what I've heard.
You got Lewis in trouble, dude.
What happened? Oh, they're back.
God dang it. You know what you do, Louis, call her mom. And you say, hey, your mom called. She wants to talk to you.
That sounds like experience.
Yeah, right.
Hey, your mom called. She called
I'm glad
earlier.
you said it. I thought of it.
That's it. Oh, I thought it was your mom. My bad.
I like it though. It looks cool.
I do like it also. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's something I got to jump on right away though.
I wonder how hard it is for a company to make something where the fingers are flexible. So you don't
Mm.
have to have all these different hands. You could just have the one set and then
They move.
be able to pose
they
them. Yeah.
articulate. You know, some of the Iron Man figures used to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I can only see like this one being a must if you already own the Jabba.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely got to
throne.
go with Jabba.
Right, because that definitely has to go with Jabba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I have.
Yeah, that Jabba's nice.
Although him fondling R2 would be a good little picture too. And everybody knows they can picture that scene right now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Again, right? What up, OJ? OJ's in the house.
What's up, Norman?
OJ.
Norman's in the house. What's up, Norm?
What's up, Norm? OJ, my brother.
Yeah, I think that like the portrait got updated. Either they painted it or I don't know. It doesn't look like too much of a different sculpt, but you know,
But it's spot on. It looks good.
it is.
It is a really good portrait.
Yeah, and I like the hands on this one better than the previous one. So that got changed too.
It does
So-
look good. And that's with the Jabba right there, right?
Yeah, it's the Jabba next to it. Yeah.
Yeah. that
What's
looks
funny
really
though is the clothes. They look just as stiff as the original figures.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look stiff. The
Yeah.
figure does look stiff, man. That's what she said.
I don't think the actor has ever done a con here in the States.
Ooh,
Bib Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
that
I've,
would be a
I've
nice
always
get.
seen him doing it in England and stuff like that,
Mm.
but never here. It would be a good talent to
get.
bring. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
True.
transcontinental
Sure.
flights suck.
Dude, all those together though, that's a pretty
Yeah,
penny.
that's a
Yeah.
heavy penny.
It's awesome, but yeah, it's a lot of money.
It would definitely be cool.
It's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
About
6,
2.5
7.
$2.5K.
Yeah.
And then you need Jabba.
And then you need Jabba, which
And
Jabba
Jabba's
got
price
different
is up.
And you gotta throw in a Gamorrean guard in there too.
Yeah.
Ooh, they don't have.
Well, I
it.
wonder why
You're
they didn't
right.
do that one.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah,
that's
I
probably the
just
most.
noticed that.
Did they not have a hot toy for that?
No, Sideshow did it.
Mhm.
So they don't have a hot toy, huh?
No.
Nope.
No.
Well, maybe sometime soon.
Maybe I got the Sideshow one.
How's it look?
It's cool.
Hmm.
I like that one. But there's
I
no
mean-
articulation in the arms or anything. It's just big, you know?
Oh,
So, man. It's not like you're going to fight with it or anything like that, but yeah. It's like I look for these toys to be able to be articulated and move because you can do these action poses. But then when you end up putting it on display, you don't really put it in those action poses. It's kind of just, semi
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
poses is what you use mostly. So,
Will it fit in a Rancor's mouth?
yeah.
How big did the Well, wait a second. You do have the Rancor too.
I have the Rancor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really. And you got the big Rancor.
Yeah, I do.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Big Rancor.
So yeah, this one's up $280.
Ooh, ah.
All right, what else, man? Like I said, there wasn't a lot this week, man. So check this out. This is cool. Regal Robot dropped this display stand for
Yeah, I saw
helmets,
that.
Okay.
$24.99, and it's adjustable. So you can
Oh, so
raise
they
it
can
up
go
and
higher
down.
or lower. Okay.
Yeah, because when you buy those stands, it works really good for most helmets. But like if you get Darth Vader,
Yeah,
Darth
the
Vader
Vader
kinda
A
one.
little bit more.
Yep, that one definitely causes issues with stuff, something like that.
yeah,
I even
So-
had it actually. It's tilted here. It's not sitting like the other two are. On
yeah,
that-
kind of
on
tilts
that stand.
forward
Yeah,
like
you
that,
gotta-
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So this could help with that kind of situation.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty neat. Just from 12 inches to 21 inches.
That's
If
what
it was
she
only that easy.
go to 21 for the big geek.
And
Oh,
only
yeah.
for $24.99. Damn.
That's tauntaun size.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny, man.
Oh shit. The
The
chrome paper towel
towel.
manufacturers.
Pistina, yeah, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Those are the ones I always buy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So
Why have our sales dropped?
yeah.
Mhm.
Damn you, Spina.
Regal Robot.
Anyway, With any of these Regal Robot pieces, I have a link in the description for you guys to pick anything up from them. I don't get any money off of it, but I do get recognition from Regal Robot, so you know it always helps. Appreciate it if you guys do that.
Very cool.
So so there was that. And then the only other thing that's not Star Wars related is this, but it's still, you know, kind of Lucasfilm. This
the
is
Ark of the Covenant.
Yes,
the cherubim.
Cherubim.
Need two of them.
Yes, you definitely need two. You can't touch it. Only Frankie can touch it.
No, I can't even touch it. No, sir. No, sir.
So somebody in the comments of my video posted the Hebrew way of saying this. Do you know how to pronounce that, Frankie?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I know how it's spelled, but I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
But the angel's name?
Yeah.
No, the cherubim.
Yeah, that's how I know it as.
That's how I know it as also, but
there's the Hebrew word for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This thing is magnificent though, man. I gotta say that.
How much is that sucker? Because it does look beautiful.
It's $599. It weighs 12 pounds.
Damn.
Wow. It's close to like 10 inches high, just over 17 inches long. With the from wingtip to the back. I measured closer to 18 inches actually, but I'm half blind, so don't go over that completely. Yeah, and the chrome finish on it looks legit because they plated this thing in metal.
Yeah,
that looks
nice.
Really nice, man.
So that price that you just quoted, that's each or for the pair?
Each.
And you only get one. You only get one.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to make like a little display, just have like the top of the Ark.
Even that right there, all that right there belongs in your museum. That looks great, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all that with a whip. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, and a hat.
And a hat. The hat
and the hat. Yeah, the hat definitely. I wish somebody would make the hat. Yeah.
Somebody has to be making that hat.
So yeah, you're right though. 2.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really neat.
Yeah, put it up by the TVs. That would be neat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So I was, because I was doing the video on this, I went and started doing some research on it. There were 2 Ark of the Covenants that were created for Indiana Jones, right? The first one was done by Joe Johnston. They built it, and it was used for photography and lighting testing and stuff like that before they brought in this one, right? The final one. That one, the Joe Johnston one, ended up with one of the ILM team members, and it ended up in their house, and they were using it to store blankets. That's what they were using the Covenant for. Are you
serious?
Yeah,
that was like a whole bunch of Philistines.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sacrilegious.
Yeah,
that's funny, man. So they interviewed the son, because he brought it to a show. And then so he told the story. That was crazy. I was like, man, they were storing blankets in this thing?
Yeah, no.
That is hilarious.
Right? Could you imagine that? Oh.
There's so many stories like that, though. It's so funny.
They have no idea what they had.
Yeah.
No, right?
Like the original Death Star from, I think, episode 6. I think it was like tossed out or somebody picked it up. It was like beat up. And I'm like, what?
That's a good point. I wonder why they don't just make a smaller version of the whole Ark.
Yeah.
They did, actually. Sideshow made one.
Oh, really?
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Yeah, Sideshow made one. I think it was quarter scale version of it or something. But yeah, they made one.
When's the timing end on it?
It ends June 10th. So you got next week.
Nice.
Or week after next, actually.
He said, put it on the hood of my car.
There you go. There you go. Put 2 of them with wings out like that,
The holies of holies, baby.
Oh, man. Hey, I was telling Tom, I was like, because I saw this interview with President Trump, where he was talking about that you couldn't get a replicate gold. You had to buy the real thing. It's because you can't replicate gold paint. So I was like, shit, they need to hire a Regal Robot for his collectibles and stuff in the Oval Office. Shit. This looked like real gold, man. It's crazy.
It did look pretty damn good when your video.
Yeah, man. It's awesome.
What's up, Brett?
Hey, buddy. What's up, Brett?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, Brett?
And that's it, really, man. It was, like I said, there really wasn't a lot of collectibles this week.
Nice.
So,
yeah, I guess with May 4th and celebration, just kind of everything's petered out a little bit.
Hey, I'm all right with a little bit of the break.
They had some decent sales for Memorial Day, 30%.
Yeah, at Sideshow.
Yeah.
They had some good stuff on there too.
What'd you get? Flex.
Nothing.
Soon to come. No, I got some.
Oh, what'd you get? Well,
some
don't be holding out.
I'll reveal it when I get it.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how it is.
True.
All right
I
then.
think Jazzwares had a pretty good sale too.
That hair of Hot Toys looks pretty good.
Yeah. She's
Oh,
got
the
her
hair
cake.
does look good from
Yeah,
Hot Toys.
yeah.
She's
Yeah,
got
it
her
does.
cakes. They're
Some
there.
Cake, boy.
Yeah. The only
Don't
thing dude,
drop
is that
that cake.
they keep putting those square pegs on those heads. I can't stand that shit, man. I don't like those square pegs, man.
For the head.
Yeah.
Why is it snap off too easy or something?
So like on my Darth Maul, the piece came off completely. So I have to either glue it back on with something, or I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get the thing to stick back on. But you know, considering how much pressure it has when you put it on and when you take it back off, I have to use something pretty strong. Otherwise, it's gonna snap back off again. But the thing is that it's really hard to get that square peg lined up correctly. And then with the eyes, because almost all of these come with those movable eyes. When you're putting the peg back in, it tends to bump the eye, and then one eye will like flip back and look crazy.
Man, that
You know?
It looked like the
sound
Tauntaun
right, man.
eye.
Yeah.
With all that
All
being
right, bro.
said,
When
I
you
think
put
it's a
hair
good
peg
sign.
in,
her
her
eyes
eyes
roll
go
back.
I hope that's
Freaking
cool.
hilarious.
So you know you got it in right. The eyes are like that.
This is a good time for the intervention on why you're so hard on your Hot Toys, George.
Oh man, here we go.
Sabine does look good too, man.
Sabine's
George had
amazing.
some killer poses on the Sabine.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
like that piece. Lots of good stuff. Her cake is the thing for sure.
It is, sir. Surely is.
Yeah, man. Other than that, in collectible news, the whole situation with Gentle Giant, man, that's some crazy
Okay,
shit.
that's pretty big.
That's
Yeah.
a big caca.
So, if you haven't heard, Diamond Select Toys was bought by Ad Populum, I think is the name of the company. They're the parent company to NECA Toys.
Yeah.
So they bought Diamond Select Toys, and then they laid everybody off, including everybody from Gentle Giant.
Yeah.
You know,
Including our friend Zach, and it was
Yeah.
like from one moment to the next.
right?
Everybody.
Like no
everybody.
warning.
No
Nothing.
warning. No warning.
Like,
all.
did they even know that they were up for sale or anything?
No, they knew because there
knew
was
that.
already a thing saying that they were filing for bankruptcy, protection and so forth.
Okay.
But there was already talks with, a few companies, and that's what I heard. And then this company came in and picked them up. They were finishing the deal, and I think they finished it on Thursday. Friday, everybody was
Laid
heads
everybody
rolling,
off.
Man.
and it was like 1, 2, 3, and it wasn't, like the small chaps in the back, painting or sculpting or no, it's the big guys. They were letting go of the big guys, and it was like from one moment to the next.
I've had that happen once and it sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you have
does.
no idea, no clue, no nothing. You just
Yeah.
get called for a meeting and hey, you don't have a
Yeah.
job anymore.
Yeah, just
It's
bring your
crazy
keys.
because all these people were just at Toy Fair, right? They were just
Yeah.
out there, what, like a month or two ago?
Yeah, they were all at Toy Fair promoting, and then like the next day they placed a post on Instagram. People were actually like replying, like, "Yo, what are you doing posting when you let go a whole bunch of people? Are you still open for business?" People are still questioning pre-orders.
Yeah.
I mean, like legit, like you saw my boy here. It was Jeff that said
Jeff.
that
Yeah, it was Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff that ordered the Ewok drummer. Like, what's going on with that? What's the status of that? They haven't done a real press release, have they?
Nothing.
No.
This is
And
what they
no,
posted here.
This is
No,
it. That's all it's been so far.
Yeah, for a week, this has been up for almost a week now. But
Yeah.
prior to that, we didn't get any information about that. I've been waiting on the what's that gift that you get the for being part of the
Oh,
membership.
the Premier Guild. Yeah,
Premier
that's
Guild.
another thing.
2
Yeah.
years or two different ones. I've been waiting almost 3 years on the what was it, 3PO? I think is the one I'm waiting on the longest. It's either 3PO or the R2 that I'm waiting on the longest. I just shot them an email not 3 weeks ago, asking, what's going on with this thing. It's because we haven't seen it. And what the answer I got back from them was refer to the website for the timing, which was supposed to be this quarter. So
And you haven't seen anything. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Website.
anything. And then the main page changes to this like a week ago, and this is all we get as far as an answer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm glad I got my Wampa when I did.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So did I.
I don't think Disney closed them.
Disney didn't close them.
No.
Ad Populum owns the rights to all of them.
I was going to say, and they own the license, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When they purchase a company, they own the rights to it.
They inherit the license and everything.
The licensing rights. So now they can actually switch it to NECA for NECA's portion of the business to do this. That may be what they want.
Maybe.
To say, we already have one toy company. Why do we need a second? Just grab the license by purchasing them. Now we can make Star Wars stuff.
But NECA's a completely different thing. And NECA's more in line with like Hasbro.
Yeah, NECA is in line with Hasbro.
So...
But there are some big, weren't they doing the Diamond Select stuff as well?
Yes.
So that means the action figure lines, all that. The Legends line that they had. I think it was Marvel Legends.
Well, Marvel Legends is part of Hasbro.
I thought there's one that Diamond has.
Yeah, they have. The Diamond has one because I have a X2. I got an X2 figure from them.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know Diamond had an action figure.
Yeah,
I thought Diamond has statues also, but theirs were like a plastic.
Correct, but I think they're a subsidiary. In the sense that the Little Giants did the stonework, plastic work was Diamond. Right. It was an umbrella under Diamond.
Yes, it was.
It was 7 scale.
They were a good size.
7 scale.
Yeah, they were a good size.
Some of them a little bigger too.
There are many things that I actually preferred Gentle Giants pieces on, just because they don't take up a lot of space. You can fill up the room with a whole bunch of little stuff. I really enjoyed their stuff. I'm really bummed about this.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I think if more people, so Kaz saying, I think I'm done pre-ordering stuff now. Seems to be getting risky. Only buying if the item is in stock. I think that's what, more people do that, and then forcing these companies to have the stuff in stock would be a whole lot better. Because this whole you get my money and then you decide when you're going to tell me when I'm getting it kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does, but that's been the MO of this hobby,
right? And that's the problem. That like the collectors actually have the power to change that. You quit buying, they'll start paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all can't stop buying.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you act like you're not part of us.
Y'all got addiction.
You are one of us, bro.
Only because of you.
You ain't wrong.
But they do need an actual comment, a press comment or something. Just to people have put a lot of money into pre-orders.
They do need to make a statement about it. I agree with that.
A formal statement needs to be done.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to restructure or whatever, but they should have had all that. Like, once we buy this, here's everybody's job roles, and they should have had that in place. And it's kind of stupid to get rid of everybody because not everybody's at fault for whatever it is that happened.
Yeah,
correct.
Whenever if they're having to file bankruptcy, that's the office jobs. That ain't the people down
correct.
here.
Like we had Zach on, and Zach was talking about his role was more in marketing and stuff, and coming up with who we're going to do next and so forth. That was not somebody that made the deals of why the company is in bankruptcy or failing like that. That's a little bit different. But it was a shame because it was from one moment to the next. And like people who have been there 12, 20 years, 15 years. And remember, they got bought out too. Gentle Giants got bought out prior to this.
Yeah.
When they came under the Diamond umbrella.
It was Gentle Giant had almost filed bankruptcy at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which sucks is because Gentle Giant was my introduction to Star Wars statues.
Correct. And didn't Gentle also have who was it that did the lightsabers? No, that was
Master Replicas. Yeah.
Master Replicas.
Gentle Giant had the statuettes, and back then they were the only ones to go to. Sideshow didn't have the license at that point.
Later on.
Correct. Because they had the Clone Wars stuff. Remember, they had the animated TV Clone Wars stuff. Yeah.
And they made the statues for the video games collectibles, that came out with the sets. And then like you said, they were a good size and they always had a lot of detail and were really well painted.
Yeah.
They had some misses. I wouldn't say that they were the best at doing portraits per se.
No.
But aliens and helmeted characters, and they would do all the obscure characters.
They had a few portraits. Oh, they would do all the obscure characters, few of the portraits were really really good. I mean, like the Princess Leia captured in the cell.
Yeah,
where she's-
that was beautiful.
That's
Like they got
Yeah.
Princess
Yeah.
Leia down, dude.
yeah, the Bosch that they did of
Yeah.
Princess Leia, spot on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old Man Kenobi, I think that was their milestone piece. That's another one that was just Sir Alec Guinness's likeness. to
Oh,
the
that was a
T.
good one too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at some of them.
That was
But-
that was a good one. The
So
thing
my
is that-
introduction to them was this. This actually won
Yes.
from MTE.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Your galleries.
that's
from
Diamond Select right
Diamond.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, they're good size.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the benefits of those, that's a PVC figure.
Yeah.
So it's not you drop it, a nephew comes over, hits the table, it's okay. It's not gonna break it.
Damn,
You
the
know,
nephew, huh?
anything else? Yeah, bro. Nephew, bro.
So is
But
the
the rest of us, yeah,
Might as well just call him by name.
yeah. Yo, Jonathan,
There's some
Jonathan,
things
I'm
there.
looking at you.
Yeah, there's some things there.
he's my mom's favorite now. Jonathan's so smart.
Oh, pants fans here.
Pants,
That's what's up to at the beginning.
pants make you dance.
But yeah, I
but
mean,
that's
I
the thing.
they really need to like I said, make an announcement for us, at least let us know what's going on. Hey, Evan's in the house. What's going on, dude?
Hey, Biggie.
You're-
You know, and then I hope that they don't just let this go to the wayside and can do something like what what happened with doing with the new Novo and the Novos.
Well, can you scroll down just to see some of those pre-orders? Because I mean, look at it. You have the Armorer. You
Mhm.
have the new Ahsoka in the snow.
the mall,
K2
The
SL.
Maul was a great piece. The K2.
the
Jesus.
K2, and these all
Doom
got showed. These were all at
the
Toy
show.
Fair. Yeah.
And there were
Darth
2 or 3
Vader,
that were
Clone
the
Wars.
Vader Clone Wars one. They
Yeah.
were still taking
That was a
pre-orders on
beautiful
that.
piece.
Yeah, that's the one I really wanted to get.
Yeah, I
So
like
that
to build up
6
some trust, they should knock everything off 50% so they can
it.
And
build
10.
up some fan base, right?
Mm.
Do something. Thing is,
Yep.
these were the only competition to Iron Studios, so they're on the level with Iron Studios.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
And they were in the US.
They were in
So
the
no
U.S. A
tariffs.
little more affordable too,
Yeah.
in
No
comparison.
tariffs, buddy.
and bigger also, because Iron Studios
Yeah.
kind of is always a 10 scale.
Yep.
Yeah. Iron Studios stuck on 10.
Not to knock 10 scale though, because
No,
No,
no.
10 scale is good
10
too.
scale is great.
Nice, especially for your space.
I mean, one of
space
my
people.
favorite pieces that they got is Beyond. What is
Ooh.
this?
Yeah, you never
that's
saw
a
this
great
one?
piece. You never saw that
Yeah.
one?
I have not seen
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that they have too,
that.
where he's just standing there holding the gun in the smoke.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that
that's
one with the
pretty-
smoke.
Yeah, I got that
like
one.
that one. Yeah, that one's dope.
Um,
They had some awesome pieces.
the
Man.
animated Grand Admiral Thrawn was a killer piece.
Oh, the throne.
Yeah, the
That
Throne
was
one was a killer piece.
I like that Wicket.
Me too.
That
I'm sitting
Wicket's
down?
pretty. Yeah, I like that one.
I like that one better than Sideshows.
I like that.
It looks more like Wicked. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
Cracked out
Cocaine
Care Bear.
Cocaine Bears. Cocaine Ewoks. The other one that I really liked is the Mando on the speeder bike.
Yes, dude. I never got that one too. I like that one.
I got that one. Mando
Yeah.
on speeder bike. I'm looking
So-
around.
You said the
You
drummer
can't even-
shows invoiced and authorized, whatever that means.
Mm.
You can't even click on the.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah, see.
Can you pre-order any of those? Could it takes you to pre-order?
Let me see. Nope.
It won't let you. Oh, it does let you select. No.
Yeah, but you can't buy anything.
But there's nothing
No.
to
You
buy.
can't add to
Yeah.
cart. You can't add to cart.
You
or
can't
anything.
add to cart, and you can't look at their. Or maybe you can go this way. Pre-order gallery, Star Wars Andor. No, you can't even click on these.
Oh. And the hot wings.
Here we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Yeah.
I find a way around their website.
Have you restarted your computer, sir?
Yeah. There you go, Star Wars. Yeah, they
Oh,
had
the
some
Revan.
stuff.
They just
Revan.
released. That's brand new because they did the Dark Side Revan.
Yep.
That's a repaint. Oh,
Ooh,
the Mother Talzin, the
Right.
Snowtrooper. That was another one. I would have taken any one of those Snowtroopers.
That low grade looked pretty good too.
Fordu. I wanted Fordu.
Yeah. Even this female trooper was pretty sick, man. I like
Yeah.
that one.
Who makes an
Oh,
ad
look.
driver?
I
Who
can't
makes
swim.
one?
One way
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Who has made an ad driver, George?
Nobody. I
There
think
you go.
Sideshow may have done a 6 scale of it, but
I mean, that's the beauty of this place.
yeah.
Who make Dark Side Luke? You know, I mean, we got that now through Hot Toys, but
And then you even
they
have the
were
jumbo figures also, which there was a
jumbo
huge
figures are great, dude.
fan base just for that. Yeah.
Yep. Who
If
was
they
it?
took away those sequel figures, they could save some money.
Yeah. You know what? Just melt the sequel figures down, the plastic, and reuse it.
Yeah, there you go. Resell. Oh, I like that Salacious too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Salacious is cool. The bust.
And he's a legendary in 3D, dude. So he's
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
pretty big.
It's a big
Plo
bust.
Koon
Yeah.
looks sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clone, yeah, he does. And mind you, they did lots of Jedis. I think they had like
Dude,
4
that's
Obi-Wan
sick.
Kenobis.
Yeah, and they were the ones that did that Republic Commando set, right?
Yes, the original Republic Commando set that I
Yeah.
talked trash about last time. Even
Now,
the
now
Vader
you feel
on
bad
Throne.
about that, don't you? Now you
Yeah,
feel
I
bad
do.
about saying that.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Even the Vader on Throne. Go back down.
Oh yeah, Vader on Throne's dope too.
Vader on Throne. Like
Yeah.
that's badass. And mind you, Iron Studios did a piece like that, but it wasn't $300.
No, it's a lot more.
And then you got tariffs.
Yeah. Kaz, you're right. Kotobukiya did do an ad driver.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Kotobukiya does do a lot of figures.
Kodo
like
does
that.
some good stuff too, but again,
Yeah, they
Godo is
do.
more like I would put them with Diamond Select because they do more PVC stuff. They don't really do
Yeah. Stone. They
stone.
don't do stone.
Yeah,
stone work.
Again, nicely detailed and painted.
And
Mhm.
painted, yeah.
Because like even like the 2-figure Royal Guard set,
Mm-hmm.
like they're not identical. There's differences between the two.
Yeah,
It's a shame. I really hope they come back.
me too.
I hope this is my real hope that they did. It's like, hey, we're doing a restructuring. We're going to hire some people back. We may not hire everybody, but some of the key players who had this company working, and maybe a thinner company, but we're going to keep Gentle Giants as it was. And things may there may not be a lot of figures coming out. We may be more selective, but we'll still keep Gentle Giants. That's what I really hope happens. Not that they're like, hey, NECA has a license now. We're going to start doing some stuff over there. I'm going to be like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that. You know, the other option would be is if Sideshow bought a Gentle Giant out, but I don't think they're gonna sell it to Sideshow.
Yeah.
But Sideshow, I don't even see a reason that Sideshow would want to do that. It's because they already have the license for all this stuff. So
And
but
they
don't
getting their stuff
focus
out.
on the smaller figures. They don't.
They don't. But I mean,
there's a market for them.
they have.
And maybe
all that,
that's
though.
why they would want to take it. Because
Yeah.
like you said, there's a market there.
There's
Well,
a
I know,
legit
but it's
market.
not like they,
Just ask Mojo.
yeah, look, yeah, he's got a whole setup of that.
He's got everything.
But again, Sideshow already has the license to do all these smaller things. They just don't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I saw Mojo's collection of the Ghost Crew, and I was like, dude, I need to get that.
yeah,
It was Mojo that showed me that one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I jumped on it. I got it, and then I got Thrawn on Throne. I added the Vader, and I added them all from that. That's the one I wanted right there.
yeah, me
In the
too.
2D.
I love the animated stuff. Their,
Me too.
their
Animated stuff
animated
is so
stuff is
good.
great.
Oh, dude, their animated stuff is awesome, right?
Dude, they have
great.
a life-size Princess Leia animated.
Yeah,
That is a grail. I mean, I
Oh,
think it's
whoa.
like $7,000, dude.
some of
That'd
the
be
pieces
cool,
are
though.
insanely priced. Like I always wanted to get the animated Darth Vader with Princess Leia cutting his cape into hearts.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Dude, I
yeah.
wanted that piece so badly, dude.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
expensive.
the one I
So
love
right now, it's like $800 if you can find it online.
Yeah, if you can find it.
If you can find it,
If
exactly.
you can find it.
If the one I really loved that was like the grail for me was the life-size 2D Yoda.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
and-
yeah. On
and
the
it was-
animal, right?
Yes.
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah,
animation, and it was
Yeah.
2D life-size. I'm like, yo, that would be mind-blowing.
That would be cool.
Who is it? Doesn't Michael have the jumbo R2D2?
He does,
But it's
but it's
life-size.
life size. Yeah, yeah.
That son of a bitch. That's a because his head even clicks, Frankie. You remember when you moved R2's
Oh,
head? It has a little clink,
Yeah.
clink, clink. It
I've got
makes
one.
it click. I was like, dude, I'm running back inside the house during a fire for that. Yeah, and like
Yeah,
I
it's
got
a
him.
shame, dude.
It is this big, big, sad news, man.
Yeah. Well, don't count them out yet. Well,
No.
hopefully they figure something out here.
Hopefully
But,
we get good news. Hopefully we get really good news for them.
yeah. But that's what's going on there. All right. Let's move on to
They smell
some.
bad on the outside.
What happened?
I said I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Star Geeks is in the house. What's up, Sean? Where you at?
No, I said Star Geeks picked up a R2 life size last year.
What?
Okay. That's what's up.
That's nice.
Yeah, he probably found it for like $50.
Yeah.
God dang it, Sean.
Sean gets the great deals.
Yeah,
He does.
Maul Shadow Lord. There's a show about bad guys versus worse guys, according to Sam Whitlock.
that right there
I like
got
that.
me. Yeah, that got me.
I like that.
I was like, and because it's coming from him,
Mhm.
like it's got some weight to it,
Right? Sam Weber was a guest on Katie Sackhoff's show. She has a great show.
Yeah, she does.
Did you see the interview with her and Brandon Wayne recently?
Yeah.
Really good,
I
man.
haven't seen that
good.
one yet.
Yeah, man. I'm happy for her, man. That she's able to do that. That's
I
good.
just watched the one with her and one of the stunt guys for Mandalorian.
Yeah, Brandon Wayne.
Oh, was that him?
Mhm.
I didn't catch the name. Yeah, so he's talking about when he can't see through the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah. I love her interviews. And she's going to be at Rebel Scum Con doing the show from there.
Doing
So
the
that's gonna be
show,
cool.
that'll be
Yeah.
real cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard there's like limited seating for it, though. So I don't know how we're going to get into that, but we'll see.
Sexy flexy.
All right, so he was on the Katie Sackhoff show a couple weeks ago where they discussed briefly his next Star Wars animated adventure, Maul Shadow Lord. And though the conversation went unnoticed for a while, that guy recently picked up and highlighted some very interesting quotes about what Weber had to say.
He's also going to be a Rebel Scum.
Yes, he is also going to be a Rebel
Yes,
Scum.
he
Yeah.
is.
So, yeah, if you don't already have his signature, there's your
And we-
chance.
Wonder if we can kidnap him for a little bit.
Right?
Dude.
I mean, he wouldn't be
What you do,
offended,
you
right?
buy him some drinks. George,
wouldn't be
you gotta
offended.
buy him some drinks, and you're like,
You think he drinks? I feel
don't
like he's
know.
not a guy that really drinks that
Look,
much.
dinner's on me, drinks are on me, whatever you want
Right?
to do.
Come
Whatever
sit
you
with
want.
us. Yeah, come sit with us.
It would be cool if he would have a drink with us. I'd be down for that. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Here, try this edible.
I think I would die.
Try this edible.
The blunts are on Frankie.
It won't hurt you.
Here, try this. Smoke
know.
this. Drink this. Smoke this.
You feel anything, just rub the furry walls and you'll be okay.
That would be great. And then you blackmail him. You got pictures. Hey.
Come on the show, right?
10 minutes later, he's wilding out. Kenobi! Like, what the
Uh,
fuck?
That'd be cool.
It's like the Hangover movie, dude. That's with him. That'd be great, dude.
That would be awesome, right?
That
And then
would-
afterwards, he'll be like, yo, those guys were great.
Listen, you got to pitch that movie to him. When you see him, no, look, my friend Ralph thought he wears a tauntaun hat. He thought of a whole Hangover movie just with you though, and us as fans, dude. And you're getting hammered, reciting lines.
Right.
And
He
like
said so.
Filoni with the cowboy hat, we'll have Ralph directing the movie with his tauntaun
With his
hat.
tauntaun hat. All right, so he says it's truly a show about bad guys versus worse guys, and our bad guys are still bad guys. This isn't going to be a show where you go, oh, you find out Maul is just a real teddy bear. Thank God, I don't want him to be a teddy.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Mhm.
He's just misunderstood.
He's just misunderstood. But the idea is, in fact, that even though he is a bad guy, is he as bad as Sidious or Vader? And the answer is actually no. From the Sith perspective, this guy has flaws, and
Which
these
makes
flaws
sense.
are the humanity that seeps in at various points. And some of his humanity he did not have maybe early in the Clone Wars, but because of things that happened to him, he rethought a lot of things.
And which Palpatine probably saw that during Phantom Menace, and that's why he was still looking for somebody else.
I mean, you caught that a little bit with him and his brother
And
Savage.
Dooku too.
and Savage.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to say Asajj, but Savage. Yeah, Savage.
Savage.
But yeah, you caught that a little bit with Savage. Like you could tell that he had love for his brother. And
Right.
when he went to go attack, the two of them went after Palpatine. You could see that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because when he got Savage, he charged at him, and
mhm,
it was like, oh, you killed my brother type of thing. So there's still emotions there.
yeah.
But,
that'd be cool,
now
man.
that we have the perspective also that this is a Maul that finally realized the grand plan of Palpatine when he was like, I was too blind to see it. Now I see it. It's genius where he was talking about Palpatine. It's genius what he did. He turned the clones, the Jedi's army against them, and that's when Order 66 had happened. But now, he's not not Rebels old, but he's in between there. He's still young. He can still kick ass. So he's not an old man at the end. Kenobi is a lot better. I think this is going to be badass.
Says this is a guy who knew that the Empire was coming, and he was part of that. He was supposed to be a part of the Clone Wars. He was supposed to work with his master, and they were going to bring about the destruction of the Republic and the destruction of his hated enemy, the Jedi Order. He was raised to hate them. He trained his whole life to destroy them. Well, now we have a show where, okay, all of that is done, but Maul, yeah, you killed a bunch of Jedi during the Clone Wars, but you didn't work with Sidious. You didn't know the whole plan. And in fact, you got so scared about the plan that you tried to stop it at the last second.
Nice.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to kill Anakin because he knew he was the next apprentice.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka told him, you lie.
Yeah. I have a feeling that this show is going to make me want to rewatch the Clone Wars again.
Oh yeah, dude.
Especially the last episodes, man.
Especially if it can do like what Andor did, where it changes the kind of the way the movie went, right?
Right. Man, I still can't get over Andor. That was freaking insane, dude.
I was watching it earlier.
Right?
Oh, look at you rewatching, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I've already seen that thing like 4 times over, man.
I must watch a little bit of it every other day.
Yeah, dude. I was saying that if I was to tell somebody how to watch Star Wars now, I'd probably,
Start them with Andor, right?
Yeah, start them with Andor, build it up, get the stolen Death Star plans in Rogue One, then do episode 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3.
That's cool, man. It would be awesome if we can get Sam Witwer on the show to talk about that, though.
Sam, come on.
Put that out there in the world, man. Hopefully he hears it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, bro.
Yep. We are.
You know what? I bet it is going to do that because, like the next part says here, there were ideas that I had back in Clone Wars that I would present to Dave or even in Rebels. And I also know that things that Dave wanted to do, and Dave would go, I'm going to cut this part out of the script that I have that I like so much because this isn't Maul's show. So
yeah, I read that too.
It is going to be
he talked about
things that could intertwine with it that it will make it like a different perspective because he's probably still got that in the back of his mind while he's still going on with the show.
True. What's up, Marcel?
It's going to be interesting to check out.
True.
Wow.
But I like it. It don't sound like he's going to lose his bad guy image.
No,
I don't want him turning into a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want him to be a good guy.
No.
He's got to remain, his at least mostly his evil self.
Right.
He could still fight the Empire, but for his evil purposes, for his own selfish means,
Right.
And maybe being angry, being abandoned by Palpatine and so forth. But
do they have a name for them then? Because like, if he's not Sith, then what is he
now?
He's
a gray Sith,
a dark side user.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't wait for that show. What else we got here? Got a rumor.
Did they say when next year? What month?
I don't think they did.
I don't think they have a release date yet. When we kidnap him, we'll ask him.
Yeah. What do you know? Tell us.
The release date of Maul's Shadow Lord has not been set yet, but we know it's supposed to come out sometime in 2026.
We'll find out in August.
Come on,
Lewis. See, that's something I kind of hope for. That it connects, that it ends close to
that would
the
be
beginning
nice.
of Solo. That would be a good way to connect it.
That would be nice because it was running it.
I don't know if they're going to do that, but I think they said this is supposed to take place a year after the end of the Clone Wars cartoon. So, yeah, I think Solo is further out.
Yeah, Solo is further out. But that would be great if they could connect it when he was in the height.
Or even connect it with Rebels.
Yeah,
even that.
Even with Rebels.
Would be cool. Just some connection would be dope.
Time traveling nomad. I like that.
All right. In rumors land, we got a rumor from Daniel RPK about the Mandalorian that a lot's hinging on this movie. So they're pretty much saying that they're not going to have a season 4, and that pretty much, and then if the movie doesn't perform well, that they're going to end the Mandalorian as a whole altogether. TV and movie.
Which kind of changes from what I had heard about it to begin with, because they were saying that they're not doing a series on Disney Plus, that the movie was going to replace that.
Right, that's what I thought.
So, and then if they're saying it's going to hinge on the success, if they're going to carry it on, how's the movie going to end? Is it going to be some type of a cliffhanger type thing, or is it like it going to be a standalone, and then we'll just have another standalone?
Yeah,
right.
If the movie does well, then they'll come out with another one.
Think about this. There's still a lot that they need to cover with that show. I mean, we got the ending with that's all folks in the circle, but we have a mythosaur inside of Mandalore.
Yeah, we still got to deal with that. We never got the conclusion of that.
That's a big cliffhanger.
I don't think we're going to get that either. That's the sad part.
I think we have to.
This is what I thought, Marcel. That it just season 4 became the movie.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, so who was I watching? It was Screen Crush, I think it was, that was talking about it. Also,
Ryan?
Yeah, Ryan. So he's upset because he wants it to be the TV show. He wants that serialized TV. Like he thought it could have gone for 30 plus seasons of just Mando and Grogu going on loosely connected adventures, and jumping around, and that's it. Would you prefer that over the movie?
I mean, we just saw Andor. I mean,
that's my thing. What I loved about Andor season 2, what I loved about Andor season 2 was not the season 1. Season 2 was 3 episodes together, which made a movie. You got a movie.
Right. Every week we had a new movie.
If they did that format, I would like the show to be on Disney.
And all those movies interacted with each other. They connected. So they built on top of each other. So we had one big old story, which is what I would love to see, I don't want a movie. It's an hour and a half to 2 hours. What are you going to do with that?
You actually create more content doing that. Yeah. Because that year in between, there's stories to tell.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about the episodic.
Yeah, the way they did Andor season 2. If you do that, you have way more content that you can delve into.
Sprinkle in a few cameos here and there and stuff.
And it was great, feeling like we were watching a movie every week.
Yeah,
it was.
Other than the little intermission when we're changing screens, which went a lot faster, Raph, by the way. I love you, man.
But yeah, it's like when I heard him talk about that, it's like I love Mandalorian. I do. Season 1 and season 2, even season 3. As much as I didn't like season 3, I still like it as a whole. I really enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. The only thing I didn't like about Mando was the pacing of it. It was like you had one episode that was 40 minutes, and another episode that felt like 20 minutes, and it just kept, taking me out of it.
That's what they got right with Andor.
And that's what they got right with Andor, yeah.
That's what they got right with Andor. It wasn't shortchanging us or filler or anything like that, Like the whole Lizzo episode, like we didn't need that.
They gotta lock in Gilroy like athletes, athletes do. Lock him in for like 10 years. Boom.
Yeah.
Till you're 90.
I love that. Xena's in the house. What's up?
Xena.
Hey.
Oh, she's at a charity event.
Oh,
nice.
For Seattle Children's
Children's Hospital. Dope.
Oh, they're very good.
Right. Awesome.
Wedding was a filler, he said. But without the wedding, you don't get, flex over here
dance,
dancing. You don't get to dance.
I don't really look at it as a filler so much. I mean, it could have been. I guess when you look at the fact that what did that wedding have as an impact over the whole story, it probably had the least impact of it.
Correct.
But I did like the whole thing with Luthen in that show. That in that part of it, it felt very much like a Godfather to me.
Yeah.
So
the whole thing was homeboy getting in the car.
Yeah.
Homeboy just telling her that must be nice. You feel that way.
Yeah, it was great dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue was on point. What they could do is get Gilroy in there and start making a roadmap. Hire the man for a roadmap. He doesn't need to direct it. Just start giving us key plot points. Get a Filoni in this place. An actual Star Wars Kevin Feige. Get a Kevin Feige that start mapping that stuff out like that.
And I honestly think that's what happened between season 2 and season 3. Mando season 1 and season 2 had a lot more involvement from both Filoni and Favreau in those two. Season 3, they broke apart because of Ahsoka, and Filoni went that way. and Favreau was here with his I think it was the stunt director that ended up doing most of the season 3, and it just didn't have the same vibe that the other one did.
It became the Bro-Katan show.
And and honestly, I don't think they really knew where to go with it. It's because season 2 ended with Grogu going away, and I think they would have been better that Grogu didn't come back. But they didn't know what to do, and obviously Disney needed to sell toys, so you got to bring that back.
Yeah.
Like I was just watching Icons Unearthed, another one.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime has a bunch of them, guys.
Yo,
it's not
I just finished. Yeah, I just started the Star Wars one. Okay, but the Avengers one that you told me about, or the Marvel one, was really good. A lot of insights.
Watch Batman. Watch the Batman one.
Is it Batman 89?
Good. It starts off with Batman, how it came out, but then they go to 89 Batman. They talk about Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. I'm in Batman Begins now. Nice. The story of 89 Batman, and then what happened with Batman Returns, and then how Batman Forever came about is so interesting. That is so cool, and it talks about the whole thing of
Nicholson?
No, not Nicholson. Yeah, that too. It obviously goes on to everything, but when it gets to the end, it really talks about how the producers, not the producers, but like the heads of the corporations, whatever, that can't think of their names. Yeah, the big guys, that they get in there and they're so focused on selling us toys, that becomes the focus of the movie. Like
kind of what would happen with that's the same thing that happened with Return of the Jedi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You got how many things can we get in here that we can make little toys for so that we could sell this shit to the kids?
It became all campy and shit.
Yeah. So that was pretty. And I have to figure that's probably what happened here with Grogu.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Grogu was.
So
I mean, season 1 was just that. The finale of episode 1 was doing the ET phone home finger with him, and then from then on, everybody wanted Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda. That was breaking news all over freaking Good Morning America. Did you hear about Baby Yoda? It's like, what the hell is going on?
The day after it broke the internet.
Yeah, the whole internet just blew up with that.
Yeah,
because it was cute, and that's what everybody wants a Baby Yoda.
Why are you hating on Baby Yoda, man?
I'm not hating on the guy.
I like Grogu actually. I think they need this. I think they stop before Grogu speaks. I don't know if I want him to speak.
Oh man, I kind of I need
Grogu to stop doing flips. That's really what I want.
Papa,
I want it to be a little bit more CGI, less puppet. Actually,
Yeah,
I don't care what he says. I don't care if he sounds like Groot, man. But I want him to say something.
Yo, he needs a deep ass voice.
I am Grogu.
He needs to say, "I am Grogu." Really low. Grogu says no. What the hell? I got big balls.
No.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
What's up, Jason?
Jeez.
Nice.
Crypto from the upcoming Superman is going to be the new Grogu.
Yeah.
I'm not liking that dog, man.
Dude, I'm not liking that movie.
I'm lying. I'm liking the dog.
I'm kind of liking.
I'm
kind of liking the last trailer I saw of that movie, but I am not feeling the dog.
It's just different. It's definitely different.
A big different.
But he's not Henry Cavill. That's for
no. He sure is not Henry Cavill, man. And they said that he put on 40 pounds of muscle for the role. Still can't see it, buddy. That's what they said. I think it was comicbook.com that posted it. I'm like, yo, but you still ain't Henry Cavill, bro.
Yeah, he's still. And then other non-Star Wars news. Henry Cavill's in that Voltron movie, right?
Yeah.
That was supposed to come out in theaters. It is not.
No.
No, it's coming out on Amazon.
Oh.
Prime.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it will still hold up, but I don't know. I wonder why the switch though.
Yeah.
Well,
they delayed all
come out in theaters.
Speaking of movies on streaming services, I signed up for the 7-day trial, which I got to turn that off before I get to it.
Apple $9.99.
And I'm about to get charged for Apple TV to watch The Fountain of Youth.
Oh, is it good?
I want to see that. That's that National Treasure type thing.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I don't know, man. It's like I think the story is good.
Get charged.
Story is good. I feel like it doesn't have heart. That's what I feel like it doesn't have.
Ooh, heart.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like it wants to
be
a
National Treasure.
It wants to be National Treasure.
And the Mummy.
Or Indiana Jones or the Mummy. It wants to be that. But and the guy, everybody in there is such good actors. Everybody in there is great actors. I love them all.
No chemistry.
The chemistry, yes. The connection
chemistry.
between what's his name? John Craig, what's his name?
John Krasinski.
John Krasinski. And then Natalie Portman, their brother and sister. But I don't feel the connection there. Like, you know,
doesn't feel like they grew up together.
Yeah. Something about it is just not right. Like I was watching it with my kids, and you can watch it with your kids. So you know that
the step siblings and be a different movie.
Yeah. But you know the funny thing was, after I watched that, I ended up watching National Treasures because I wanted National Treasure.
What are you laughing about, Flex?
Yeah,
that's just sad. Well, I'll just wait. That's gonna come out on some other streaming service at some point.
Maybe. I mean, I think it's worth watching. I just, you know, I'm curious to hear what your guys' thoughts of it when you finally do watch it, to see if you guys feel the same way I do. I feel like there was things, and I don't want to give away the story, but you know. You have these two, their brother and sister, and I just feel like they didn't have the same dynamic that you got from Nicolas Cage and then the love interest in that one, you know. So no, he doesn't kiss the sister.
You're not a fan of John Krasinski as an action hero? Because I thought he did great. I thought he did great in the Jack Ryan thing.
He does. I think he's an awesome actor. I love it. And I thing is, when I saw him in the trailer, that's why I went to watch it. So it's like he will get me to go see a movie, you know. But I just don't feel like he delivered it in the way that Nicolas Cage delivered his character. Or
I mean, I put off Jack Ryan for so long just because I'm like, I can't see him from The Office going to that.
But then
when you watch it, you're like, oh damn, this son of a bitch pulled it off, man.
Yeah,
you're talking about Nick Cage. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they've leaked images of Galactus, his face. To me, it looks just like Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, me and Raph have been like back and forth. We've been like dogging. It's bad.
I mean, like he saw the Muppet in the Galactus statue, and now I see.
It's like all we see is Nicolas Cage.
This show is great. Have you guys seen this one, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters?
Yeah, I love that show.
Fucking great. That was a great show.
And it was
what's that?
Brilliant. It was a brilliant stroke of genius casting father and son to play that.
Yes.
Where they play the same character.
That's on Apple TV.
Yeah, it's on Apple.
That made me go watch Godzilla and King Kong again.
It explains it better. Yeah, you kind of explain the areas.
That's what I like. So there you go. That's something like same thing with Andor, right? You get done watching Andor, I want to watch Rogue One right afterwards, and then I watch Star Wars afterwards, and Empire, and then Return of the Jedi. I'm like, that's what I want from something like that, you know? Yeah. So yeah. But all right. What else we got? Battlefront 3, right? That was the biggest news that we had.
Yeah, that was the thing. Everybody was
need some PC players. I need PC players.
Yeah, we need players, man.
PC players.
So what's the deal? They're trying to push the game.
People.
So the fans of Battlefront 2 went back in this past month, rallied, and there have been more concurrent players in this last month.
Oh, I can actually pull up how many it is right now.
Yeah, pull it up. But the most concurrent players in this past month, over 100,000 people have been playing this game.
Wow.
Since 5 years. So
wow.
That's how many people played in this last month. And in this last week, they started a petition, you know, to EA and to Lucasfilm for them to make Battlefront 3, right?
Which is what we've been dying for.
Dude, I'm amazed how great that game still looks, though. You know?
Oh yeah.
So here it is, all time. So players right now playing are 14,000.
Right.
The last 24 hours, the highest has been 17,000, and all-time peak 3 days ago was 18,000.
Jeez.
For
a game that's been like dead for a while.
Yeah.
And this is available on PC and
PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it on PS5?
$20.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
It crashed the servers this weekend. I was about to say something like that.
I got to play. I got killed a lot, but I got to play. The funny thing is that when I finally was winning, I had a power outage in my area and it just like killed it. I was fucking game.
God dang it.
No, but you know what I loved about it?
With the servers too.
Really, what I loved about this was that Star Wars fans got together. That's what I loved about this.
Yeah, they're making a move.
They will find out pull that shit this weekend.
And even if you don't play, help out the fans because George has a link for the petition down below.
Yes,
Hey.
that's in the description, so you guys can join in there if you want to sign the petition for that. I think they're like up to like 18,000, maybe 14 or 18,000 people on that. Can't remember where that at the moment.
Devs, previous devs on it are answering.
Yep.
Tweets and stuff.
It's awesome, man. I just really like how fans are getting together, and I honestly think what brought these fans together was Andor.
Yeah, because it came right after that, and then you just had an urge to get back into something. And I mean, there's still some people streaming it, but it's been like, so I've watched a couple people stream it. You'll see it on Twitch or something, and they usually have. I mean, I feel bad for them, but they're diehard fans playing it. But there's like 8 viewers, 10 viewers, something like that.
Yeah,
you got one of the biggest streamers, Dr. Disrespect. He's on there playing it, and there's like 18,000. There's 18,000 people playing or watching him play this game, right? And then he went back to playing Call of Duty, and the freaking chat was spamming the hell out of it. Get off of this and get back on Battlefront.
Yeah,
everybody's wanting him to play Battlefront.
Nice,
dude, man, it's so much fun. There's this mode now called Ewok Hunt. Yes. So I play this thing, right? And you start off and I'm a stormtrooper. It's pitch freaking black. And all you have is a flashlight. It's the last night on Endor.
Yeah.
Right. And you're supposed to get to evac before the Ewoks come hunt you and kill you. Right.
Yeah.
So pitch black. All you got is this light in front of you, and you're looking at forest a little bit. And I'm just like moving around like this. You're hearing noises, right? Yeah. Next thing you know, I see this stormtrooper come running at me, and I'm just like, oh shit, there's a stormtrooper. All right. So I come over to him. 2 of us get together. We find a third trooper, and now we're running, right? And then you hear some dude yell in the distance, and then it says in the bottom, it says player whoever died, right? So I was like, oh shit. So we finally make it to where the evac point is. There's 2 other stormtroopers. We're all sitting on top of some like downed at, and we're just waiting there. And you hear over the comm, it says, minute to evac is in the area. Stay strong, And then in the distance, I'm hearing the noises, and you see these little creatures moving, bro, like just zipping around the sides. It's like, what the fuck, dude? And the light keeps on cutting out, and I got to keep turning it back on. Yep. And then out of nowhere, this Ewok just jumps on me, dude. Scary as shit, dude.
Yeah, I'd seen the trailer for that, and they threw in some Rolling Stones Painted Black.
Yeah,
like straight Vietnam. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy.
It was freaky,
like,
man. Yeah. My whole platoon got murdered in that thing, bro.
Got murked. Platoon got murked.
It'd be great if they start showing you got playing on your helmets.
Yeah,
it does make you jump. That thing is a little jumpy too.
It's cool though.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
Starfighter Assault is my jam though.
I would like to play that with a group. I
love that.
So that's the question I have, because I haven't played it in so long. When you go play multiplayer, because like when I played the game initially, I just played the story, which the story is fantastic if you haven't played that. But when you play the multiplayer, can you group with your friends and be all on the same side?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
When you're teamed up together, yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. That's cool. That's what I would want to do though. Because I always feel like I'm all by myself in that shit.
Yeah, you don't know anybody.
I don't know anyone. Oh man.
I wonder if there's a way. I think there's a way, because I know you can in Call of Duty, but there's a way that you can just play with just your friends. So you can like go against each other too.
Like have a whole party. That's great.
Yeah. Let's go, Jeffs. Come on. We'll do it.
And it's all online too, right? So you're playing with everybody around the world.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's cross-platform though. Is the only problem.
Oh,
yeah, it's not. It's not.
But still, I mean, having Doc, Disrespect on there, just playing it and stuff like that. That's awesome.
And then there's other big names that are playing it too. But it's not cross-platform. We can't have consoles dirtying our PCs up.
Yeah.
This guy, consoles dirtying our PCs. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Listen, man.
Even when I turn this thing, I got this thing installed on the PC the other day. First thing that happens is it won't connect, and I can't get this bitch to connect. And I'm like, fucking PC.
That's because you have to turn it off and on. If you just turn it off and on.
Yeah,
that's what I had to do.
Right.
That is what I had to do.
Restart.
But still,
so you could set it as private and have all friends. Yeah, see, so you can set it to where it's just friends playing.
Ah, cool.
Sweet. I can kill George like endlessly.
You probably could.
Yes, that'll be nice.
Probably could. Everybody would be gunning for me.
You know what? You can set up a match between, let's say what's his name was Chris, and some of the other actual streamers.
I think Chris plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Have
wonder if he's got
YouTube
a
channels
PC.
against YouTube channels.
That'd be kind of dope. Everybody streaming their gameplay on their channels.
Yeah.
That'd be kinda
Oh,
cool.
dude, yeah.
But you know, one like let's say the Hyperdrive versus Spice Runners. You know.
Oh, I like that.
That might be
That'd
cool.
be kind of dope. There you go, man.
Different
He'd
content,
be
but
the
it's-
coordinator, and then he could like,
Coordinate.
stream it all on StreamYard, and Ralph's job would be to flip screens, make sure he changes the screens.
Dude, we used to have this guy. He was freaking hilarious. He was an announcer, but when I was doing Call of Duty mission or playing games with those guys doing tournaments, there was when we would do our practice runs, he would get on there so he can watch both sides playing, and he would be like an announcer calling out the match. Dude, this shit was so funny.
Yeah.
True.
I picked Frankie for my side.
That's a wise choice. I'm not denying that. I suck. But not for nothing. I think I suck more. It's because of these stupid cards. If it was like everybody playing without the cards, I think I would get my kill count would be higher.
Yeah, that is one thing. You definitely got to have your cards up to rank.
It's the same, because I was laying some solid shots on Kenobi the other day, and that motherfucker would not fall.
Boom, 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 boom. Freaking sponge is what he is.
And Scott, I know Scott's got to be watching too.
There he is.
Hey, Scott. Hope he's feeling better.
Yep.
Yeah, hi, Janine.
Hope you all are doing well.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, man. So I just the biggest thing I took from all that this past weekend was that Star Wars fans got together, and for once we're not bickering about some stupid shit, you know?
No.
And it was
awesome.
good. It was awesome, bro.
And that's such a killer game. I mean, we all want a Battlefront 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like somebody was making a suggestion talking about that they should like retool the game and then to show that, you know, the fan base wants it. I don't think they should do that at all. If anything, just go ahead and release a new DLC for it.
Yeah.
Don't make
even if they did
just make a new DLC and then spend your energy on making Battlefront 3.
Yeah.
Don't put all your energy into redoing and doing the graphics and everything.
No,
because the graphics are still holding up.
Great.
Yeah, give us the same. Just give us a new DLC. Take the funds and make microtransactions. Take the funds and actually give us Battlefront 3 from it.
And we need. I know you guys don't, but I need a battle royale mode on that too.
That's all I want.
Dude,
I want a battle royale
versus 40 enough. There's like 40 people playing.
No,
80 people.
That's not a battle royale mode.
Battle royale
is where the map shrinks.
Yeah.
And you got to fight each other. Yeah, you got to.
At the very end, there's 2v2 or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And you're like, oh,
one person standing.
Yeah,
I want a battle royale mode.
Man wins
or last team, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, I feel you.
That would be great, Frankie. I need a definite battle royale.
Yeah, it definitely is, because that is the hot ticket right now.
Is there a board on there for Scarif? No, right? They don't have that on this.
Scarif would be nice.
I think it only has the.
There's not on the ground. No, not even in the space either.
Not even in space.
No,
either?
not in space.
That'd be kind of cool to have some stuff from Rogue One.
Right
Scott,
my bro.
Love you, Scott.
Man.
That looks good to see that back on there, don't it?
Yeah, it is nice.
So get better, bro. It's because I'll be out there in July. I should be out there in July.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you're going to San Diego, ain't you?
Yeah. So get better, bro, so we can go have a drink or something.
Hard hitting drinks.
Or I'll have a drink. Yeah, he's right. He doesn't drink. I'll have a drink. You have an energy drink.
You'll have his drink.
I shouldn't have that either.
Two different poles. I'll be drunk. He'll be hyped.
It's like when I go to wine tasting with my wife. I'm like, here's mine and here's yours. Enjoy. I don't dig that crap. It's grape juice.
Actually, we both drink Ghost.
You'll both be up. Oh my God.
I told my boss the other day I'm going to buy a case of that shit because I'm going to Texas at the end of June. Oh, I got to talk about the show's plans for the next like 2 months too. But yeah, so at the end of June I'm going to be in Texas, and I told him I'm going to buy a case of Ghosts because there's a lot of work to do when I'm out there. So I'm like, you're gonna catch me on the meeting. I'm gonna be like that dude in White Chicks. I'm gonna be like blowing a whistle and just like hitting shit. Be hyped. Yeah. So I got a hell of a lot of traveling coming up here starting in June. And not this. So we're going to have this live stream. We'll have a live stream next Thursday. The week after that, I'll be on a cruise with Eben and Joe. So we're not going to have any show that week. I'll be back the week after that. And I think the week following, I'll be in Texas. So the show is going to be spotty going into August almost. Yeah, the summer is going to be, it's going to be rough trying to get the show consistent, because of that. But I'll do my best, even if I got to shoot from the hotel at times, we'll do that.
Yeah, dude.
So
be nice. Just have an order of chicken wings right there with you. You have your drink, and we'll have the show live from Texas.
Yeah, right. Make sure I get my 10-gallon hat.
Yeah, dude, that'd be hysterical. Frankie can maybe drive down and visit you. Is it that close or no?
No, that's far.
Oh,
you're going down by Houston, right?
Yeah, I'll be south of that. I'll be
South,
more near. I think I'm like an hour or two from Baton Rouge.
Yeah. So, Alejandro says you're abandoning us.
Whoa! What? An hour or two from Baton Rouge?
I want to say so. Yeah. Yeah, but Port Arthur is southeast of Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. He's abandoning us. Maybe we can have your gemelo on.
Baton Rouge is 2 hours from my mom's.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Well, Alejandro, man, I'll be out in your area, bro. We can hang out.
There you go.
And people can confuse you.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, take a picture with you.
That'd be awesome, brother.
Right? Yeah. It'll be like Fives and Rex taking a picture. Like, who's who, bro?
We'll do that picture like in Spider-Man. We pointed at each other.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. So yeah, man. But that's about it for the show, guys. This is all I got.
Yep.
That's all I got.
There you go.
That's all you got.
We'll get Alejandro to come on.
There you go.
That's what we'll do.
We got hot toys. Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Oh, look who's in from the bubble bath.
Chris.
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
It's the lady boy.
Hey, Chris, you console or PC gamer? I hope you answer right.
Come on, Chris. Come on. Console or gamer? Yeah,
console.
bro. You were asleep, bro.
It's all good, bro.
Fell asleep in the bath. He's probably looking like a raisin.
Extra medium raisin.
Swelled up to an extra medium.
Both.
Both.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
That works.
Sweet.
High level.
Got to hook up for some Battlefront, bro.
Yeah. Trying to get everybody on there.
And don't say no with a damn name like Nerd Squadron.
Captain of that ship.
So what you guys got going on this weekend, man?
Work.
It's my 20th anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Dope.
So 20th anniversary, trying to get away with the wife. I did get my Micro Galaxy Slave 1 Empire Strikes Back version. I haven't opened it.
Which one did you get?
I got the Empire version.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Of course.
Congrats, man.
Hey, send it over here. I'll put it on the stand.
Yeah. Send me the stand.
No. Can't let the stand go.
Thank you, Alejandro. So 20 years, and it was my birthday last weekend, so I had the family over. So definitely just still picking up, bro, because everybody was crashing at our place. But 20 years is crazy, man.
Bro, you are a clone of your dad, bro.
Oh, yeah, you saw that picture? Yeah,
I was dying.
And my wife tells me, please don't end up like your dad. And then I see her next to her mama. I'm like, come on now, sugar. You looking just like your mama. Just like your mama.
True.
So, you got the stand for it. Nice. Okay. You got to send me pictures, Justin. He's got a carbonite stand for that one.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got to see that.
Yeah, he was showing me some of his mock-ups. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
We were talking about the one with the Slave 1.
I saw, like I said, what's his name's Rex flying from on a jetpack. On the what's his name? God, I'm drawing a blank. Santino's, yeah. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I was like, I need a new statue. No, you can't. You got it.
I want that Cat Bane, and I want that Thrawn. Those are the ones.
Yeah. So that's just me. I'm like I got nowhere. I literally have space in here, but to move around, I don't want to be so cluttered that I can't move. So
Yeah. Well,
that's
yeah. I'm
that's the
trying to
thing.
move pieces to get those newer pieces.
Well, that I agree with. I've seen some people just like move pieces. Like I can move an older Rex
I
to
have
get
a
the
lot of
newer.
space. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Want to
Yours
buy
is
one?
looking good, Frankie.
Trying to still make me spend money. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yours is looking good, Frankie.
Give you a deal
I
you can't
really like your
refuse.
tip.
I am on the hunt for the rest of those
Joe
Unleashed
tells me.
figures.
The Legends?
The
What was it?
the Unleashed figures.
Unleashed, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
I think I'm missing 6, and I'll
I
have
know
the whole
Ken
set.
Lashley, he did the artwork for the boxes of those. I remember
Oh, really?
I met him. Yeah, Ken Lashley. He was at Comic-Con, and I met him, and we talked. Like, I know I've seen your stuff. He's like, was it this? Like, yes, I remember it. It was all
Oh, that's
those
cool.
Unleashed. He did all the artwork for that. He's like, that was a
nice.
That was some
project.
good artwork on the blister packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So
me.
you got
just
going on,
chilling.
Flex?
Yeah, dude. Any more painting? I saw that X-wing.
yeah. Just that was the toughest one out of all
Was
the ones
it?
I've done.
Really?
Yeah, because there's so much detail and like crevices and all that stuff to make it look at least up to my standard.
Right?
It took the longest,
Big ass ship too.
but it looks dope.
That was
Oh,
the
I didn't see that.
the TVC one?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good size.
Justin, I see that picture.
Just keep asking, bro. Soon.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Hold on.
Dude.
Biggins you.
Big
Wow. Wow.
Nice. Careful
That
with
looks
ladder.
so
Oh, it's
freaking
even got a
good.
little ladder too.
Yeah,
That's
which one
cool.
is that one, Flex?
This
Red
is
5, I
the,
think.
It's red too.
Or red 2.
Red 2.
Okay.
Red 2, but I mean that's Hasbro or?
Yeah.
Jeez, it looks nice.
I don't think I've ever seen that. I mean,
Wait,
other
the
than
one-
when you posted it, I've never seen it
I
out.
think it's from 2009. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I used to have that one.
The one I have is the Luke Skywalker one that had the handle at the bottom and everything. I remember when the computer came out.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
So
I
he's
got
gonna be
I didn't even know they made red 2. I had red 5.
he's gonna be
Yeah.
at Rebel Scum too. So get a
Oh,
plaque.
so you can get a
Nice.
signature on that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him
That's
sign a
nice.
plaque as Red Leader when he was in the Battle of Endor.
Dope.
Oh,
He was
that's right.
Leader. I got Gold Leader at ICCC, and they're gonna have
Okay.
also Green Leader in Texas too. So I'll have all 3.
Yeah, because you got the A-wing.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wasn't he
that's
red
nice.
3? Who are you talking about? It's Wedge?
Wedge.
Wedge.
Yeah,
He's saying what's Wedge.
he was.
He was 2? I thought he was 3.
Is it 3?
I thought he was red 3.
I thought Biggs was 2, wasn't it?
Maybe Biggs was 3. Oh shit! Now I gotta look it up.
I'm
Fuck.
looking it up now.
But I'm gonna
Maybe
have him
Biggs
sign
was
as
3.
Red Leader.
Wedge
That's-
was red too.
Reg was red 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
Biggs
red
was 3.
Yeah, and Biggs was 3.
And then he was
Okay.
Red Leader, yeah. In the
That's
Battle
right.
of
I know he
Endor.
was red leader. Yeah. From
Yeah. In
Red Leader.
Endor, Return of the Jedi.
Nice work, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jeff's nerds for sure. And proud.
Yep. Look at the size of that thing.
Right? I was amazed that wasn't his voice. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me tell
yeah.
you.
Voiceover,
When you
man.
when
That's
you really
crazy.
think about the voiceovers, they got it down packed.
Yeah.
They got it down packed that it literally lined up perfectly with the mouth.
I'm
Mhm.
Thinking.
starting to think Ben Burt was underpaid.
I think so
Right?
too, bro.
That
I mean,
poor
that was
sound
perfect.
guy.
And back then, the way they used to do it back then, shit. Now it's like digital. You just move your little parts with the
Yeah,
mouse.
yeah.
Yeah.
There, you're like tape, cut this piece, put that back
Slice.
in, staple it
Slice
together.
it.
What the hell, dude?
It
That
was a
line
lot
always
work
did
back
crack
then.
me up. I'm like, man, Luke's a little bitch. He's like, you can't do any more good back there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rex.
Fine, go on your own. I'm not sure why they did voiceovers.
I thought it was because of the British accents.
I think
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted to
Oh, is that what
minimize
it
it a
was?
little bit. Yeah.
Well, no, because remember,
We know
Well,
why
he was-
David Prowse was replaced because that just
Well,
didn't sound right.
Wedge was played by a different actor in the scene where they're giving the
dog
Death Star
fight.
plans.
Yeah, there's a different actor between the dogfight and the plan.
and the plans,
to make the attack.
Okay.
And the original actor had an American sounding voice. He didn't have a British accent. So I think they brought in this guy in later, afterwards.
That's funny. Oh, you got some clientele building.
Got to send him all the flex, man. He does the best job.
Yeah, we got plenty of you for that. We got plenty to send you, bro.
There it is, David Ankrum. That's right.
Right, David Ankrum.
So, all right, man. So this weekend's my dad's 70th birthday. So
70th
happy birthday to my dad.
Dope. Nice.
So that's what I'm going to be doing pretty much all weekend. We are coming out with an interview with Fan Home. I don't know if it should be next week, and we're going to shoot it next week, but I don't know if it's going to come out next week. And then I got some other stuff that I'm gonna try to put out, and I have some stuff ready while I'm on the cruise, so I have some videos up. Not leave the channel totally empty. Thanks, Dwayne. Make sure to tell him that. So I don't even know what to do with him. Is because my dad's not the type of person that likes to celebrate his birthday.
Really?
No, he hates it.
Really?
So,
Sounds like surprise parties in order.
Yeah, right. So my sister's planning it all. We had we were like all having this conversation. There was my sister tells me this long ordeal how the birthday's on Saturday, but he's going out to dinner with a friend. So because of that, we're doing something on Sunday. And all I read was, we're doing something Saturday, and then later on I realized that the plans are actually on Sunday. So I was like, why even put all the rest of that shit in there? I was like, it should just be plain and simple. We're having a birthday party on Sunday. Can you come? Done. Instead of the women way of explaining it with all this extra information. My brother puts in there, he's like, facts. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
I know. I have the same issue with my sisters. But mine's the opposite. It's two sisters and me.
You're in the middle?
Yeah. No, I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
I'm the spoiled one.
Because you're the only boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still pisses them off. Mom calls me number one. I'm like, yeah, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah, my mom was here and she's all hugging on me and taking pictures and stuff like that. And my brother's like, why don't you move up there with Ralph? Why don't you move up there with him, huh? I was like, you can move over here, Mom, if you want. He's like, no, but Danny has a grandbaby, Jonathan. He's so smart. I'm like, Mom, he's not that smart. He knows his ABCs. He's 12 now. Who cares? And my daughters are so pissed off because they used to be the favorites. Like, Grandma doesn't freaking love us anymore. It's all about Jonathan. It happens.
Family dynamics the same everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, get it in now, and because my sister-in-law just had a death in the family. I had a death in the family. I know Flex had a death in the family. Get it all in there. Squeeze them as much as you can. It's not going to last forever.
That's fact.
Amen.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. If anything, the whole situation that happened with Scott and with Joe's friend and everything, all that stuff is just. I think it's that, and then obviously the amount of work we put in for Andor in May. That's why last week I was like, you know what, man, I want to watch a movie with the kids. Just sit down and take a break for a second.
Yeah, you gotta make that time for them because I know Frankie's daughter's older, like my daughters are aged, and they remember all those things. My daughters talk about all those moments. Dad, do you remember when you took us to see this, that? Spend time with us, this? And I know Frankie's daughter's the same way.
She's still doing it.
Yeah,
we're gonna go see Iron Maiden here pretty soon.
Jeez,
nice,
that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
And she was the one that woke up early to go get you that Darth Maul signature and got it for free, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome, cool, man.
I'm pretty lucky. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
True.
Squeeze them.
Anyway, guys. Yep. Hug them, squeeze them.
Yep.
So,
Flex, one more time.
What's up?
One more time, Flex.
Yeah, one more time.
I wish I had a button just to make its ears move or something like that.
It happens.
Yeah, get his ears to move.
All right. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming to hang out with us. Hope you all have a great weekend. Make sure you tune in to the Spice Runners tomorrow. They always have a great show on Friday nights. Bring your drink, and prepare for a great, great time, because it's always a good time. So again, thanks for hanging out. And until next week, may the force be with you.
Scott wins, baby.
Yes,
Scotty
sir.
wins.